Hi everyone, today we are going to go over the 6.5 to 6.6 study guide. Remote learners, please remember you are expected to take your quiz during your scheduled geometry period. If you have any questions, just send me an email. So for number 1, if a dilation was done with the following scale factors, will the results be a reduction, meaning it gets smaller, an enlargement, meaning it will get larger, or neither? Well, let's remember, if k is greater than 1, we will have an enlargement. If k is less than 1, we will have a reduction. So pause the video and see if you can figure out which one would be a reduction, enlargement, or neither. So here are our answers. So first, if k is equal to 0.9, that would be a reduction. If k is equal to 0, that would be neither. So remember, k, if it's greater than 1, it's an enlargement. If it's less than 1, it's a reduction. However, 0, if you multiply something by 0, it just cancels out. It goes away. So this is one of our special cases where it would be neither a reduction or enlargement. Something else that would look like this would be if k is equal to 1. That would also be neither because a scale factor of 1 doesn't change your shape. K is equal to 5/4, that is greater than 1, so we have an enlargement. K is equal to 1/3, that would be a reduction. K is equal to 8, that would be an enlargement. And K is equal to 1.25, that would also be an enlargement. Question number 2, draw triangle ABC and a dilation of the triangle ABC using a scale factor of k is equal to 0.25. Label each triangle and give the coordinates of the new triangle. So my coordinates for my triangle ABC is A is 2, 2, B is 6, 2, and C is 6, 4. I'm going to draw this on my coordinate plane. It won't fit exactly, but we can make do. So here is our triangle ABC. So now we need to use our scale factor, which is 0.25. Since the scale factor is less than 1, we know it's going to be a reduction. So our triangle should be smaller. So now what I want to do is I want to take each of my coordinates and I want to multiply the x and y coordinate by the scale factor, which is 0.25. So that makes A prime equal to 0.5, comma, 0.5. B prime would be 1.5, comma, 0.5. And C prime would be 1.5, comma, 1. So now I'm going to plot my new triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. So now the blue triangle is my A prime, B prime, C prime triangle, and we can see that it got smaller. Determine whether the dilation from figure A to figure B is a reduction or an enlargement. Find its scale factor. So if we look at our coordinate plane, we see that triangle ABC is this large triangle, and A prime, B prime, C prime is the small triangle. So going from a big figure to a small figure is a reduction. So now we need to figure out what is the scale factor. Now remember, the scale factor is just looking at two of the sides and comparing the lengths of them. The easiest lengths to look at would be from A to C. And if you count the spaces there, you will see that that is 16. And compare A prime to C prime. And if you compare those lengths, we see that it is 8. Since we have a reduction, our k needs to be a value less than 1. So that is why I put 8 in the numerator and 16 in the denominator. I can simplify this and it becomes 1/2. So my scale factor is 1/2. For number 4, we're going to find the value of x. So I have two triangles here. I need to make a proportion. So I'm going to start comparing x to 12. So x divided by 12 is equal to, I'm going to look at these two sides, x minus 4 divided by 9. Next, I'm going to cross multiply. So x times 9 is 9x. 12 times the entire quantity, x minus 4, I'm going to write as 12 times x minus 4. I'm going to distribute the 12 inside the parentheses, which will give me 9x is equal to 12x minus 48. I'm going to subtract 12x from each side, which will give me negative 3x is equal to negative 48. If I divide negative 3 on each side of my equal sign, I will get that x is equal to 16. It only asked me for the value of x, so I'm done. Draw a dilation of the polygon with the given vertices using the given scale factor k. So we have a is equal to 0, 0, b is equal to 0, 8, c is equal to 6, 4, d is equal to 4, 0. And we know our scale factor is 0.5. First, I'm going to draw my polygon using the given coordinates. So here's my polygon. Next, I'm going to take my scale factor, which is 0.5, and I'm going to multiply that to each coordinate to my x and y values, which means a prime will stay as 0, 0. B prime will then become 0, 4. C prime is going to become 3, 2. And D prime is going to become 2, 0. So now I'm going to plot those points on my coordinate grid. There's my new polygon, and I'm done. And our last problem here, find the value of x in each figure. So for part A, I'm going to compare my sides again. So 6 over x is equal to 8 over 2. Cross multiply, so that would become 8x. 6 times 2 is 12. So we end up getting that x is equal to 12 over 8, which will simplify to 3 over 2, which also simplifies to 1.5. So any of those answers I would accept on the quiz. For part B, I'm going to compare my sides. So I'm going to start here. X divided by 9 is equal to 20 divided by 15. Cross multiply, that becomes 15x is equal to 9 times 20, 180. Divide by 15 on each side, and we get x is equal to 12. And finally, I'm going to set up a proportion once again. So I have 20 divided by x is equal to 25 divided by 15. Cross multiply, 25x is equal to 20 times 15, which is 300. Divide each side by 25, and x is equal to 12. So because